inside the boat and remain seated. And remain seated until the boat comes.
Everything we do has an impact on this delicate balance. So come with me now on a journey to explore the wondrous patterns of our planet and the exciting potential for the future of living with the land.
Sudden changes are sweeping over the land. The approaching violent and destructive to us, but to nature, it's a new beginning in the cycle of life. Welcome to a voyage of discovery and awareness of the richness and the often surprising nature of living with the land. journey begins as dramatic and sudden changes are approaching storm may seem violent and destructive to us. Beneath the surface of the land, roots trap water, extracting precious nutrients and minerals. These elements, when combined with living systems of our planet, and roots trap water from the systems is the rainforest, home to concentration of life on our planet. And beautiful forests cover only a tiny portion of the Earth's surface. Half of its plant and animal species. Rainforests are also extremely rich and productive living systems, providing us with oxygen, medicines, and other elements essential to our lives. One of those living while this arid the plants and animals that have learned to survive in these harsh conditions make use of what little water they can find. The desert. Nature has created a very different but no less beautiful living system. And while this arid landscape may seem lifeless, it is very much alive. One day become home to the American farm. The American prairie once appeared as desolate as the desert, but over time, rainwater and nutrients gradually penetrated the hard surface of this land. Even the hooves of the mighty buffalo helped create the rich soil that would one day become home to the American farm. In our search for more efficient ways to grow food, we often fail to realize the impact of our methods. Of all the forces at work on the land, humans have had one of the most profound effects. The need to produce food for a growing world led to the enormous use and sometimes overuse of the land. In our search for to reduce the need for pesticides by using natural predators like ladybugs and wasps to control pests. In Japan, we're learning that by adding composted leaves and other plant material to our soil, yet still respect the needs of the land. Some of the answers are being discovered just ahead. To help us maintain these carefully controlled ecosystems, and for your safety, please remain seated in your boat at all times. How will we meet tomorrow's growing needs for food production, yet still respect the needs of the land? Of Agriculture are exploring innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests now and into the future. Welcome to our living laboratories, where scientists from Epcot and the U.S. Department of Agriculture are exploring innovative ways. tropics are home to the greatest diversity of plants on the planet. Many of these, like papaya, bananas, cacao, coffee, and rice, are well known around the world. These are just a few of the edible plants that have been an important source of nutrition for people living in the tropics. Many are rich in catfish, like the ones you see here, are three of the more popular crops raised by fish farmers. The sustainable system we're using here recycles the water in the tanks. As a result, we're able to save millions of gallons each year. You probably don't think of fish, but fish farmers. Are only familiar with the handful that make up our everyday diet. The common grains growing here, wheat, maize, sorghum, and millet, plus rice, account for nearly 2/3 of our global food consumption. Learning how to increase yields of these staples is an important goal of research around the world. Fertilizer and pesticides. Another innovation at work here is our integrated pest management program. By populating our greenhouses with beneficial insects that prey on harmful pests like aphids and flies, we are significantly reducing our reliance on conventional pesticides. The goal of these yielding and better quality of agriculture on a number of innovative projects. Together, we can continue to protect our precious natural environment. Only then will we truly be living with the land. Together, we can continue to find more ways to If you'd like take a closer look, then check out the Behind the Scenes walking tour. It's a chance for the whole family to get up close and personal with the and remain seated until the boat comes to a complete stop. Please keep your hands and feet inside the boat and remain seated until the boat comes to a complete stop. Please keep your hands and feet inside the boat and remain seated until the boat comes to a complete stop. Please keep your hands and feet inside the boat and remain seated. And remain seated until the boat comes to a complete stop.